Hi and welcome to the Hortons channel. I can't believe it's that time of year again where we've got the Supercar Fest setting up right outside our studio here at MGT Design in Sywell Aerodrome, Northampton. Now Ben is, hang on a sec. Hi Ben, I'm filming for the Supercar Fest.
Hi Michael from one of my favourite places, Bewley, here for the Spring Auto Jumble. I've been here since 7 o'clock this morning. It's now around 2 p.m. in the afternoon, so I'm feeling a bit jaded. But I found some really good stuff, and
That's
the
good.
weather has remained not too bad. We've had a few showers, but nothing severe. And I'm just doing my final rounds before I head home tonight, and then I shall be back here early tomorrow. I hope you're having a good time.
I'm just about to.
At the Supercar show, and yeah, look forward to seeing you soon. Cheers.
I look forward to seeing you too. Right, take care, bye. What a coincidence. I was just about to tell you Ben's not here because he's off at Bewley finding a load of amazing stuff for you guys interested in automobilia and books. So the cars are just being unloaded over there and the auction cars are all set up. So let's go and have a look and see what's happening. So right, we're walking out the building now and let's see what there is. Interestingly, there is a really cool purple Aston Martin there. I love those sort of paints. And we've even got cars like this Dowsett's Classic, which looks a bit like an Alfa Romeo. Is that an Alfa Romeo replica? Let me know in the comments. And down here, as you can see, they're still getting ready. Look at these cars. Yeah, so that's what I usually see coming into work, but I turned up earlier. This thing really caught my eye. It's a limo, a Mercedes limo drift car. All they think of next. I mean, this Lamborghini and Ferrari might be a bit more my cup of tea. But yeah, that reminds me of something Hot Wheels would probably make. So yeah, they're doing some setting up here. Oh, this Mercedes looks a bit better. Got sort of a Marlboro style livery on it. Cool. Right, so let's head this way straight away and see what's going on. As you can see, the weather's not so great today. I don't know if it will perk up for the weekend. I thought the colour of that Aston Martin was pretty good, but that's awesome. And then, oh, this will be new to most people viewing stuff here in the UK, but we saw a few of these when we were at Pebble Beach this year. So that's really exciting to see that. Yeah, so there you go. You've got the there's a special badge on that, Alpha to back, AMG, and then these Maybach Mercedes are awesome. And here we go, a few nice cars plonked there, and a couple of Porsche 911s, RML Group ones that represent a modern looking GT1. So that's where they're unloading some cars. Let's get in there and take a look. I've just seen a lorry that looks awesome. There's a 330 LMB, I believe. What have we got up there? Looks like a Dino. I'll go and have a closer look around the back. And then the beautiful F40. Let's go round there. Got to be one of my favourite Ferraris, if not one of my favourite all-time cars. But just listening to that and seeing it is awesome. I was half thinking of asking if I could reverse it into that spot. Another car with that amazing flip paint. That's RML have bought that here. The home display garage. That's awesome. That's what you want if you've got a bit of space. If you could have access to your garden, a few of those would look awesome. And here we go, we've got, there's Jan over there from Praga. We interviewed him last year on the channel. There's the McLaren getting a nice wash. And the great thing here with Sywell is you've got the planes in this lovely Art Deco airfield. that was exciting, and there were some unexpected cars coming off there. Let's go and see the auction cars. So it looks like Iconic Auctioneers have some really cool cars here on display. So I'm going to do a walk around and we're going to see what's what. And let's start with this 550 Maranello there. That's really nice. Let's check the estimate out on that. 80 to 110. Wow, it's only done 18,900 miles, so less than 20,000. And our reg would be around, what, 1997. So that's barely been used. Z3, classic car that always reminds me of James Bond. And in fact, talking about James Bond, we have a very nice Aston Martin Vantage that has the V12 engine in that. And that's got an estimate of 65 to 75. And there's another 550, and that one 68,000 with a 70 to 80. So depends what you want. I think the red one is my kind of color. I wonder how much these are. This is what, a Ferrari 400 1980, 43 to 53,000. To be honest, I was never a fan of those. I do remember as a kid, it was like a 4-seater Ferrari, but I don't know. It's kind of cool because it's a Ferrari, I guess. And then the Vanquish Volante, very nice. And in fact, not a bad estimate, 58 to 68,000. What would have that cost new? About 140,000. And again, look at that. 2 911s. That one, 70 to 80,000. It's only done 20,000. Fantastic colour. And this GT3 Club Sport. And that's got an estimate of, gosh, 75 to 85. That's not what I expected with a car like that. 46,000 miles. I love these XJSs. The XJS 50 to 60,000. E-Type Jag 60 to 70. 1974, and it's only done 35,000. Wow. Vauxhall Carlton, is that? That's got the Vauxhall badge, so it's not. Oh, it is a Lotus. I thought that would have. Oh, there we go. Lotus on the side. Nice. And what was that? That's got an estimate of 100 to 115. Wow. As cool as it is, it's a great car, but it's definitely no Ferrari, right? Or Aston Martin or Porsche, and I think I'll definitely have one of those over that. If it wasn't so expensive, it would probably make the car a bit cooler, but wow, that's up there. So here we have Ford Escort RS with only 13,000 miles, but the estimate is 85 to 95 and 75 to 85 on a Cosworth, Sierra Cosworth, and even a Subaru Impreza. What's that? That's a lot cheaper, 25 to 35. An 80s, 90s boy racer car, as cool as they are, don't get me wrong, they're cool cars, but that's a lot of money for a car like that, I'm afraid. I don't know what you guys think. It could just be my opinion. But yeah, I mean, the Escort, maybe if it was half the price of one of the modern Ferrari, Porsche, Aston Martins, it might be good. But yeah, that's up there. Now, this caught my eye before I walked in. What a colour. That is an incredible colour. That's the sort of Bentley that should be rocking around Monaco. And again, 75 to 85. You know, that or that. Anyway, so there's some more Porsche cars of the market here. The old Bentleys and all lined up there. Look at this, this is great. Again, everything here seems to be around 75 to 85,000. Let's go back and see. Oh, guess what, guys? 75 to 85,000. Mini Moke. Mini Moke. How cool is that? If you drive around places like the south of France, these are everywhere. But what a car! 23 to 26,000. That is the sort of car you want to get. That's brilliant. Yeah, some lovely classic Mercedes here. I missed this walking in. 330 GT. 175 to 200. Well, that is a lovely car. And it's a shame, because if you think of that, which is a great 4-seater Ferrari, or back over here at the 400, I know which one I'd rather have. And I think the price reflects that. So here we go, a lovely Mercedes SL there. And this 911 is incredible. 110 to 130. The condition on that's superb. Next to its more modern brother, 32 for 30 to 36,000. I mean, that's a really good price point to get you into 911s, and it's a 997. So it's yeah, it's going to drive really well. If we look here, we've got the rally, all the rally cars here. It's that white one, 25,000. 20 for a 25, 20 to 25 for a kind of Colin McRae style one. That you could sticker up and it would look just like it. The Evo there's cool. And I love these Porsche 928s. 35 to 40,000. Well, I remember as a little boy, there were about 80, 90,000 to buy brand new, so. Not bad. Wow. Lamborghini Espada. Look at that. What a car. What do they want? What are they estimating for that? 85 to 100. That's not bad. And look at this. Ferrari 3 to 8. 65 to 75. Well, yeah, that doesn't seem too bad. Let's carry on going down here. That's a lovely Mercedes. 80 to 100. Here we go, Escort Cosworth. Great cars, but as we've seen with the others, the prices are going up on that. 55 to 65. Well, yeah, that's kind of not too silly. Honda NSX. Pretty sure we saw that here last year or something very similar. And here we go, some kind of normal looking cars. Let's have a look at this. Wow, Actually, that's impressive. So that's a 2013 BMW M5. I'd hate to think what that cost new, and that's 15 to 18,000. I've always thought BMW M5s never ever look as good as an M3, even though it's meant to be like the next car up, I guess. But yeah, without my reflection being in it too much, can you see? The seats aren't that great either. They're not very sporty. So I don't know why that is, but they're never quite as good as an M3. But for the money, that's a great family car to buy. So I've just stumbled across this Ford Focus RS, and it's a great price too. It's estimated at 15 to 20,000. And it's done just over 50,000 miles. So it's been well used, but it's still got a fair bit of mileage left. It's a fantastic colour, it's a fantastic price, and for that money, it beats spending just shy of 100 grand on an Escort RS. And buy that today, and that will be the £100,000 car in 30, 40 years' time. All right, let's see what else there is. Sticking to the green theme, we've got this amazing looking Porsche 944 here. And I absolutely love Porsche 944s, as it was my school run car. My mother had, or she still has, a 2.7 Lux. So that was a great car to go to school in every day. And everyone would go, look, Michael's turned up in a Ferrari. I think because of the Stuttgart badge with the prancing horse there. But this is a lovely car. So it's estimated between 15 and 20. It's got lights like a 924 GT, and the paint job's really nice. It's Kermit green. It looks like a Club Sport, but I don't know if it's an original Club Sport. Road legal Porsche 944 track car. So yeah, it's been converted to a track car, but what a car, what a colour. So down here we've got a BMW 635 CSI. That's a really lovely classic BMW, and it's a good price as well. It's between 8 and 10,000, the estimate on that. And yeah, if you want to get into classic BMWs, that's a good one to go for. So we've got a couple of Golfs here. That one was 18 to 20, and this convertible 8 to 10. That's quite a nice car to have during the summer months. So here we have a Ford Fiesta XR2. That's a great looking car, really nice colour scheme, and that's estimated between 8 and 10. So yeah, a bit like the Focus earlier. I think that seems an okay price. And here we go, we've got a lovely Ford Cortina Mark II, and that's between 10 and 12. And that does look nice. Inside this Cortina, we have safety restraints. So I think instead of seatbelts, which I guess have been retrofitted, yeah, they don't quite look original. The passengers in the back could just hold on to their lives if you're in a crash. I love it. Here we've got a lovely looking Renault 5 GT Turbo Raider. And that's around 10 grand. I've got a Pontiac Firebird here, and this is great. I think I've already mentioned the purple Mercedes today, but I had a Hot Wheels Volkswagen Beetle exactly like this. So this MGB GT LE could be one of the stars of the show here. It's only done 1,278 miles. So it has the number plate B990BGT because it's one of the last MGB GT LEs produced, and it's the 990th. The interior inside is incredible. I mean, the car's basically brand new. So for between 8 and 12,000, you'd not need to restore this car. And I'm sure a restoration would probably cost a lot more than that. So we've got a green 2007 DB7 Volante here, and that's estimated around 23,000. And then just down here, we've got its cousin, the Jaguar XK. And that's a 2008, and that's estimated between 10 and 12,000. So, yeah, very similar car and half the price. And the original XK8, there's a couple here. And that estimates 6 and 8. I mean, that's a car. That's a great car for between 6 and 8,000. There's not a lot you could get now for that sort of money. So here we've got a couple of barn finds, the Jag being valued at 2 to 3. And then this nice little Lotus Elan, which is 5 to 8,000. I feel if they'd just washed it, they would have probably doubled the value of that. So if I said I found a car that you could possibly go back in time if you hit 88 miles an hour, I'm sure you'd have guessed what it was. I've always liked the DeLorean, obviously because of Back to the Future. However, I've been told in the past they don't drive very well. But for 35,000, if you had the money, why not? Here we've got a Ferrari 360 Modena, valued between 55 and 65,000. It's only done 26,000 miles, and next to it is this lovely Alfa Romeo Giulietta. And that's valued at a similar price to the 360. This is a wooden picket Margrave 1275 Mini. And to be honest, I'm not sure about it. It looks like the sort of Mini the Addams family would choose, but I don't think Lurch would be fitting into the driver's seat very well. We've got another Porsche 928 here, and that's done just over 100,000 miles, and it's valued between 15 and 20,000. So we've got a Shelby GT 350 Mustang here in this lovely turquoise. And the estimate on this is between 90 and 120. So they're shooting up. And this 914 is estimated between 14 and 18,000, which I remember when I was younger, you could pick these up for next to nothing. And now they're worth more than Porsche 944s. It's an absolute timeless shape. It's from 1997. This one's only done 5,500 miles. Its estimates between 28 and 34. Yeah, like I said, you never see these. If you owned one, I think you'd have to live in a country where it doesn't rain a lot. But yeah, that's a great car. Must be a go-kart for the road. Now here we've got a couple of Porsches, which I believe are RSR replicas, but they're done really nicely. I mean, still a real 911 at the end of the day. And that estimate on that's 45 to 55,000. That doesn't seem too bad. So yeah, a 3-litre RS Homage. And this green one has an insanely wide body kit on it. And the estimate on that, a bit more, 80 to 100,000. And that's a Porsche 911 RSR homage. That's done, flipping out, that's done 274,000 kilometers. That's got to win the award for the highest mileage car here. And here we've got a 308, 65 to 75. So I hope you enjoyed the tour around the cars that are here for auction this weekend with Iconic Auctioneers at Supercar Fest Sywell. And I hope you enjoyed watching all the cars being unloaded from the trucks. So please like and subscribe to our channel. We're so close to getting 1,000 subscribers. We just need a few more, and if you guys enjoy what we do, then please hit that subscribe button. So have a great time, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.